What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing Hedge Zombies, and this is a special map for me. I've played it before, but it's just special because it's a long time ago when I was little. I used to watch Zombies YouTuber TheSmithPlays. Patrick Smith. He doesn't really post that much anymore. Zombies content, that is, but um, I remember watching this map a long time ago, way before I had a PC, and I just thought it was super cool because it was a new concept to me, you know, custom zombies, and I think he really introduced me to that part of the zombies community, and that's why we're playing this map today. And it's a pretty straightforward map, but you can see there's a house there, and it's really a hedge. It's a hedge maze. It's really cool. It's like something. It's like a liminal space. I think that's why I liked it so much at the beginning. Um, it's really unique in the fact that it's like isolated, and it's due to the fact that it's a beginner's map. Like the person who designed it, I guess in the caption they said it was like one of their first projects, and that's why it kind of looks so simple. But something about the simplicity, I kind of enjoy it. But yeah, that's why we're here right now. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You got vases here, some basic wall buys. There's a gobble gum. Yeah, and it doesn't really get too challenging. There are no boss zombies or anything like that. It's very straight up. It's a simple survival map. And our goal today is to see if we can find the exit, which I never knew there was an exit for this map. But apparently there's an exit, and we'll see if we can get it. I won't spoil it, but we'll see if we can get there. Alright, that was a perfect nuke. That was a perfect nuke. Alright, let's go in here. There's a shield part. And somewhere here is... Okay, that's where the Pack-a-Punch area is at, I believe. So we have a nice big training space here. And it's perfect for the early game. Since we don't have great weapons, we can, you know, make use of the space here, as well as make use of Jug, which he conveniently placed right there for us. We also have the box right next door too, which we're probably gonna go with the box. Let me turn my sensitivity up. I think it's kind of low. I don't know if it's in here. Let's see, gamepad. That should be it. Alright, that's better. So yeah, it's a really straight up map, and there's no Easter egg or anything like that, but we do have a shield build and Pack-a-Punch, so it's very bare bones. Yeah, if you guys like zombies content, I recommend checking out TheSmithPlays. for some of his older stuff. But he also has like a Pokemon channel and a Minecraft channel. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. He even has like podcasts and stuff. He really got me into zombies, I'd say, because I watched the other zombies YouTubers like Noah J and Lex, Mr. Roth Waffles, and all those guys, Mr. Dalek, JD, like all those people. I've watched them, but like I think I didn't get into them as much as I did with Patrick. He's just like really down to earth, and like his commentary's great. He's really good at this. He's much better than me. I'm still super new to this. I've made videos in the past, like years ago, but that was from PlayStation, and I didn't record any commentary. Yeah, we need a gun. We need a gun right now. Yeah, let's get RK5 ammo. Yeah, so I've had this channel for a while, but I didn't really use it because I didn't have a PC and I don't have a PlayStation Plus subscription, nor do I want one. It's just kind of a scam to have to pay to play stuff online, in my opinion. We're already paying for internet and stuff, so I just didn't really want to continue playing these online games on PlayStation. Yeah, I will play indie games on PlayStation, like the Nathan Drake series and stuff like that, indie games. But I think multiplayer games like this that require online services, I think it's best on PC, and it comes with the benefit of modding capabilities that you don't really get on PlayStation. Games like Fallout 4, they have mod support, but on PlayStation, but it's not as in depth as it is on PC here. Which I also have Fallout 4 on both consoles, and I can make Fallout 4 content too. I'm not sure what I would do, like specifically what I would make, but I guess I could showcase mods and stuff, because I'm not really that good at building and stuff. I do have a pretty cool base, but it's nothing like super advanced. Like there's some people that spend like tens of hours, hundreds of hours, like refining their building and decorating techniques for Fallout 4, that I just don't have that kind of time. But with mods, you're able to do things that really enhance the game. There's so many more like decorative items, so many more guns that are unique, and it's a landslide comparison to the PlayStation 4 version, which has mods, but they're not even remotely as useful or as unique as the PC mods, which I use Nexus, and Nexus has a great variety of stuff, like whatever you're looking for. Like they have quest mods, weapon mods. You can get allies. You can get all kinds of functional like building things, like more materials and more kinds of materials, prefabs and stuff like that. It's great for people that really like detailing their base. And Fallout 4 is what I spent most of my time playing, actually, because I did not have PlayStation Plus. I spend most of my time in Fallout 4 because it's the perfect indie game in my opinion. I think it's one of my favorite games because it's so versatile, and it's replayable. Like I've had so many accounts on there that I've completed the main quest, with different factions, and it never really bores me. And even now I have like 3 playthroughs using mods, different kinds of mods on different characters, and it was a really cool experience. I've been playing that since 2016, since I was in 6th grade, I believe. We've just been doing that on PlayStation, and I never really streamed it. I never thought about it because I didn't think, I don't think I had any content ideas for that. I mean, Fallout 4 is so popular. You have to be really, I think, experienced to make content for that game, and I have no experience as a YouTuber, or I have zero experience with any of this. I just found this program, OBS Studio, that I use to make these recordings, and even that was kind of tricky for me. But luckily, I just watched a video on it and I was able to get it. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting thing, you know, making content, and it's something I never thought about because I like I said, I didn't have a computer, but or at least a computer that could run Steam and all that. So now we have this chance to do it, and I'm gonna see how far it gets. I don't think I can compete with the big YouTubers because I just don't have that expertise in like with technology and editing. I mean, I have experience with Photoshop, so I think at best I can make thumbnails and maybe a profile picture and a custom banner. You know, at best, that's probably what I would have the most easiest time doing. But as far as editing and just coming up with content ideas, that's another ballpark. And I'm a college student. I'm entering my junior year. I'm gonna be 21 this December, and I just don't think I have the time to really hone my YouTube skills. I mean, I will try as a hobby, I think, but we'll see what comes of it. I enjoy it. I think making videos is kind of interesting because you're kind of sharing your experience with other people, and in that sense, you know, it's not so much a waste of time because, like, I think we can all agree, like, video games is just a waste of time, but it's good, you know. It's good for you if you're utilizing it as a healthy activity, and I think I do that. I mean, I think I do that, and to share that, you know, with other people, I think it would get much more value than just keeping it for myself. But yeah, it's interesting. We'll see how far we go with it. So right now I'm just opening up different areas. I'm looking for shield parts, and we're just trying to build points right now. And apologies for the microphone quality. I'm using some Sony headphones, and I think the sound is not bad. I don't think it's not perfect, but I think as I continue learning about OBS Studio, I think I will improve tweaking the settings, and also I need to tweak the settings for the gameplay audio. I'm not sure how to balance it yet. I think I need to do more studying on that. But for the time being, I think I've tweaked it to where my microphone is louder, and the gameplay I think it's a little bit down. Alright, we got the 4 main perks. Let's see. Okay, there's Deadshot. Don't really need Deadshot. I don't know why they made it. I don't think I've ever had a feasible need for Deadshot. I think it's just filler. It's just something to clog up the Wonder Fizz that it just takes up space so you don't get the good perks. I think Mule Kick is good, depending on the context. But I don't run it, ever really. Let's see what they have on this side. I forgot. It's been a minute since I played this map. We should probably buy this door because it's gonna get crowded pretty soon. How much is it? 3,000? Shoot. Alright. The auto aim keeps distracting me. Let's see if I can turn it off. Target assists. I think I'll turn off vibration. It's just distractions. Alright, let's try that. Alright, easy 3,000 points. The maze takes forever for them to get here. But yeah, let's see. So there's the house. I think that's a shield part, but I think I can go around there. There's a way to get there, I'm sure. How much is this door? 2,500 points. Alright. Another max ammo. Alright. But yeah, as for streaming, like the different content I'll produce, I think I'm not sure if like we're allowed to do Nintendo stuff. Like I've been reading about how they copyright people, and I'm not sure like if I'm allowed to do that, because I know people make Nintendo stuff, but I'm not sure if you need special permissions or if you can just do it. Because there are some Nintendo games I'd like to stream too, so I guess I'll do some more reading on that. I would really love to do Mario Maker content, but I'd have to buy the membership for that. It's not bad. It's like 20 bucks. But yeah, I have to also figure out how to stream from Switch, which I'm not really sure how that works. And I think it would also be cool to stream from 3DS, but I don't know how that works either. I think there are special consoles designated for something like that. I think I've heard that before. Widow's Wine. Oh, we can make the shield now. I didn't even notice that I picked up the 3 parts. I thought I only had 2. But anyways, the next step is figuring out how to escape. I could have sworn, okay, there's the overview of the maze, and there's the outside boundaries of it. Pretty simple. Oh, I picked whatever it was. I picked it up. At this point, I think I'm gonna head to the main training area. Let's head back there so that we can go to Pack-a-Punch. And after this map, I'm considering downloading the other maps from this creator and trying those out, because this was apparently their first map, so it's a little rougher than other maps, but it's pretty good. But I want to see what their other maps are like, so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be doing a SpongeBob map too, just because I think those are fun. I saw a Star Wars one, and I actually recorded some videos for that, but I couldn't beat it, and I don't want to post it unless I beat it. It's brand new. It's on the Steam the Steam workshop. It's like the front page. They have a Star Wars survival map, but I played it and I attempted it, but it was just too crazy for me. And I don't want to post that one until I beat it. So that may or may not come out. Or I might just post it anyways, because it was pretty cool. So hoping for a max ammo right about now. And I'm not sure what's involved with the exit of this map. But I just saw a video on it. Someone got out with like that. You call a chopper, and then you leave on the chopper. So I'm not really sure how to trigger that. I don't know if there's something in the Pack-a-Punch area that I need to grab. I guess we'll see. Let's grab some knife kills here before it runs out. Okay, looks like we're on our last zombie. Let's go ahead and see if we can find what we need here. I remember there was something. There was something out here. The last time I played this, there was something. Or maybe not. But this is like a good camp spot, I think. I don't have enough ammo. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab enough points for Pack-a-Punch. We'll Pack-a-Punch the KM44, and then we'll pop the in plain sight. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Okay. I guess we could hold out on that for a little bit. Okay, yeah, this feels better without auto aim. It's kind of auto aim is kind of distracting. Let's go ahead and do that one. And I think I'll spin the box to see if I could get like an LMG or something. Something that'll last longer with ammo. But yeah, let's see here. Are there any more buyable doors here? Secret doors? No. And I was curious about the other Call of Duty games that don't appear in the Steam Workshop. I mean, just on Steam. Just they don't appear on Steam at all. Like Black Ops 4 and those other newer ones. And I never knew why they were not there. I never looked into it. And then I found out that they're being sold on Blizzard's website on I think it's called Battle.net, and the problem with that is that they're being sold at full price. I should have grabbed the double points first. They're being sold at full MSRP. Like I looked at the Black Ops 4, it was $60, all of them, all of those games, and I'm like, because I like doing the Easter eggs. Like I did it for Blood of the Dead. I did it for 9. I never did it for Voyage of Despair. But I just thought it was so cool. They give you 3 maps at launch. And that's not something I believe we've had since, or like even before. I mean, 3 zombie maps at launch. 3 good ones at that, because they had so much content within them. You know, you got... With that game, it introduced the mechanics of like the specialist weapon. Well, I guess they had specialist weapons in Black Ops 3 too. You know, they had the pistol thing, and they had the sword in Shadows of Evil. But you know, it's like part of your loadout. You know, in Black Ops 4, it's you spawn in with it, and had really cool mechanics like that. I didn't care for the elixirs. I didn't like the designs. Or the design, just the mechanic. I think gobblegums are better, or even the Fate and Fortune card concept from Infinite Warfare. That's also, I think, more solid than the elixirs. Which I mean, the elixirs were not bad. I just didn't think they looked good. You know, they weren't as visually as appealing, I think, as the Gobblegum Machine or the Fate and Fortune cards. But yeah, I was looking into the those other COD games. I was looking into those to see maybe I could add them to my library and possibly post about those too. The Easter eggs, that is, because those ones don't have mod support for zombies. So it would just strictly be the Treyarch stuff that I would be streaming. And I was curious about it. I wanted to actually do those Easter eggs, for Black Ops 4 and stuff. Even COD World War II, I think it would be cool to have the full library of COD games. but it's just too expensive. I have COD World War II on PlayStation. I don't have any DLCs for it, but I did beat the main Easter egg years ago on the first map that they give you, and it was cool. I think it was a cool concept, very, you know, very realistic. I think the style, you know, it was less cartoony, or it's still cartoony, but I think COD World War II, like the zombies style, the looks, the maps, they were a lot more grim and kind of like realistic, I'd say. I don't know, than the Black Ops 3 maps. Or I should say more realistic in tone with the idea of Nazi zombies, because they were all consistently, I think, like Nazi Germany themed maps, if I remember correctly. I just like barely watched videos on those. Like I don't really know like the concepts behind the maps, um but the maps for COD World War II were not they were not like colorful or anything special, memorable from what I've heard. I mean, I think the first map was pretty solid, you know, the one we all played, but as far as the other ones, I didn't hear good things about them, especially not from the zombies YouTubers. But yeah, and there's also Cold War, and a lot of them I don't really know, like Vanguard. All those new ones I haven't played. My most recent Call of Duty is, I think it's Black Ops 4. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that one, you know, I was still in high school, and I would play it, and I would try so hard to beat the Easter eggs, and I did it. You know, it was kind of tough. They were pretty tough, as far as I remember. Blood of the Dead it took me like 3 or 4 hours. It was just really convoluted and just craziness. I think we need a new shield. We need a new shield, and we need In Plain Sight again. I'm waiting for that because I feel like we're gonna go down. And yeah, it was, Blood of the Dead was crazy. I still don't know how I beat that without any elixirs. Like, I didn't use any, I think, except for the default ones. I didn't use any of the game-breaking ones. You know, if there are game-breaking ones, I'm not sure. And I was still in high school when I did that. You know, I was so inexperienced to zombies. You know, I guess at that point I had more experience, but I started playing zombies much later in life because I didn't have oh shoot. Gotta get out of here. I didn't have a PS3 growing up, or a PC to do like the Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, or World at War. I didn't have that until I was, you know, a teenager. So, but before that, I had Infinite Warfare, and that's kind of the first one that I had. That was the first zombies that I had, and it was pretty cool. It was a really cool gateway into zombies, I think. Which that's another can of worms. Infinite Warfare is its own beast, and I mentioned that I liked doing Easter eggs, and lately that's what I've been doing. I've been grinding the Infinite Warfare Easter eggs, because what I want to do, well, I should say, I've been grinding them here on PC, because on PlayStation I had already unlocked Director's Cut, and I have the I had beaten all the maps on there once, and I unlocked Director's Cut, which is basically where you get 25,000 points in each map as you spawn in, and you get like all the perks. And that's how I really, that was my incentive for playing the game. Like, you have this great reward that none of the other zombie games gives you. It's, you can spawn in, you know, you open all the doors in the map, and you get like pretty much, you're just protected right off the bat. You have your jug, all your perks, and it's really cool because it allows you to speed up your Easter egg times significantly, because you don't have to do any setup, you don't have to farm any points, and that's really cool, and very necessary, because Infinite Warfare also has a super Easter egg, which requires you to beat all of the Easter eggs again, meaning twice. So you have to do each Easter egg twice. But the hardest time to do the Easter eggs is just right off the bat, because you have to set up each time. You have to get all your points, open up the whole map, you know, get your pack-a-punch. The beginning is the hardest. You know, the initial Easter egg runs are the worst. It's just much more time consuming. And I guess I could camp here. Yeah, those Easter eggs are a pain. They were a pain when I was back in high school, and they're still a pain now. Apart from the fact that I learned you can do glitches, which is not a concept I was well aware of before, that there's glitches in games. I had always heard of that, you know, there's glitches and things you can do, you know, to optimize your performance. But I figured it was never true. I just thought it was just people making content, you know, just to lie. But apparently glitches are real, and some of them are performable by regular people, you know, like me, that don't require much attention or like manual dexterity or practice. You know, there are some glitches that really let you cheat without making you waste a lot of your time, you know, figuring out how to do it. So there were some glitches I used in Infinite Warfare for some of the Easter eggs. Not all of the maps have. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I wanted to camp in the house, but I was gonna run out of ammo eventually. Maybe it was a bad play on my part. Let's just get back to where we were here. But yeah, it's so basically the glitches I used were, there was an invincibility glitch in I think 2 of the maps, and then there's a invisibility glitch in another one. And the difference is, for one of the maps, the invincibility pretty much entails that zombies can't approach you because you have like this damage bubble. So pretty much at this distance right here, it kills all the zombies like all around you, and you can pretty much farm a bunch of keys, which are this game's equivalent to liquid divinium. You can pretty much farm an unlimited amount of that. um, with that glitch on the map shell and shuffle. There we go. And I use that now to farm keys, and you can get so many Fate and Fortune cards like that. And I didn't really believe that, these glitches work, but apparently, they do, and it's worth checking out, whatever game you're playing. Um, I've been using glitches also on Fallout 4, uh, and you can use it for your advantages when you don't want to disable trophies. And I've I actually I actually got all the trophies on PlayStation for Fallout 4. It was a huge deal for me because it took forever, and I did it without glitches. You don't really need glitches on Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is easy, but since I'm on PC and I have to restart all my trophies again, it really helps catalyze a lot of steps you need to get to getting your trophies, because you're duplicating items, you're doing XP glitches, things that help you progress and just make you stronger overall. That's what I did for Fallout 4. And I'm not even sure if I want to max out the trophies on Steam for Fallout, or for any of these games for that matter. I don't know if it's worth, getting 100%, or if it's even possible, because I know that the Call of Duty games, they're multiplayer, they have multiplayer trophies, and I don't think I can do any of those. Like, there's no one in the lobbies, so I'm not sure if it's even possible to 100% the Call of Duty games. At least Fallout, I know I can, but that one I'm just not sure whether it's worth the time. And I have already spent so much time getting platinum on Fallout 4 on PlayStation. It was a long ride, it took months, I would say, but the journey really begun back in 2016. That's when I started the game, and I got like the initial trophies from from the easy stuff. But it wasn't until more recently I got more serious about the trophies, and I got the more harder ones that you actually have to look up guides for on YouTube. And so I'm not sure if I want to endure that again. Are there unlimited perk slots on here? I forgot. But I think we're gonna grab another gun. Yeah, I think maybe should I get the KRM? I think I will, because I can refill ammo with it. And we need a shield too. I want to leave just one. Alright. Let's grab our perks again. But yeah, back to Infinite Warfare. I just recently finished the Easter eggs, the first round, because you have to beat them twice. And then there's a super Easter egg boss fight upon the second round of doing them. So I'm not sure whether I should record those, me beating those Easter eggs. If that's something that sounds interesting, that maybe comment about that. It's really not, I think, interesting to watch, but because I've done it, so many times now at this point. But um, but I think I would record it if it was something people would be interested in seeing. I find like my incentive for beating the Infinite Warfare Easter eggs, my incentive is just with the fact that it's just like I like the style of the game. I like the style. I like some of the guns. I like some of the mechanics. I like the Pack-a-Punch camos. I like some of the characters like David Hasselhoff and Elvira and Pam Grier and Willard. I just think it's got a cool cast of characters. I think it's cool because it's different. I respect that they didn't. I respect that they didn't copy uh, Treyarch. They had their own kind of thing. And yeah, I just enjoyed. Is there a secret door here? I don't remember. I just enjoyed Infinite Warfare. It's just refreshing. It's like comic relief because the Treyarch games are very grim, and there it is. Speed cola. The Treyarch games are very like grim, and they're super. They take themselves super seriously. But with Infinite Warfare, it knows it's a joke. It knows it doesn't take itself seriously, and that's kind of what I like about it. I think this game, the lore with the Treyarch, the lore with the Treyarch zombies is just not that interesting to me. I found that when I was little, and I would see my cousins play the game, and all I knew that was taking place like in Kino der Toten, all I saw was just a group of guys with cool personalities. You got Dempsey, Richtofen, Takeo, Nikolai. These four guys with pretty cool personalities, battling zombies, and it's just a hopeless situation for them because there is no escape. Every time you play the game, eventually you go down. Everyone ends the game, everyone dies. And to me, that was the concept. It was just four guys, battling it out against the undead, and it was so cool in and of itself because it's such a mood. That map, Kino der Toten, is such a mood, and for me, at least as a kid, I saw it for what it was. I didn't see the Apothicans. I didn't know about that, first of all, and I didn't see all of that background lore. The Dr. Monty and all those other characters, and Samantha and Maxis and the Panzers and all this crazy convoluted stuff that maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not looking into the lore enough of the Treyarch games. But just to me, it was not that interesting after finding out the whole storyline for that there's different timelines and different universes and different variants of our original cast of characters. The Nikolai and Dempsey. There's different versions of them from different timelines, and I don't know. That's not an attractive concept to me in general. The different universe thing that the Disney machine is doing that with Marvel. and I just don't find that very interesting. I think there's a way to make it work. There's a way to make it work. My favorite series of all time is BioShock. And that's the whole premise. You know, you have different universes, and that's just the whole concept for BioShock. Different universes. And we almost died right there. And so, with BioShock, that's a different beast. And I love that series. That's a conversation for another day. But back to the point of this different universe timeline concept. I just don't think it's that attractive, because I really think there's no emotional investment with these characters. Like, there's no emotional investment to the characters or the maps, because of the nature of the game. You know, it's not an indie game like BioShock. It's more task, oriented, with the Easter eggs and stuff. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, my personal taste, but what do I need to do? I don't know what I need to do. I need to find the exit. I don't know if I can do that. But yeah, I just finding out that the zombies were a byproduct and not the main intent, that I think that's what the lore is, that the zombies were just like a accidental creation from Dr. Monty or somebody. I don't know. Like, finding that out, that they're not the main plot point, that kind of ruined it for me. And that the true nature of this video game universe is that there's apothecans and these alien things, and that those are the true characters. That kind of blew it for me, I want to say, because that's not what I remember seeing, back in Kino, in 2009, whatever, and I was little. And it just kind of changed the game for me. But it's cool. I respect Treyarch, that people like their stuff. I respect it. I'm gonna grab a new shield here. I don't think I'll be finding the exit, guys. And there's not a guide for it, so I don't think I'll be doing that. But we'll try to hit round 30. We'll grab Widow's Wine and a new shield. Wait, we have to go this way. But yeah, this is a fun little map, and I thought it would be cool to post it. I want to pay homage to Patrick Smith. He's the homie. He got me into custom zombies because it's something I didn't know about it before. And I'm talking years ago. I watched his videos when I was still probably starting high school, I want to say. And he's just a cool guy, and I just like his videos. He posted stuff like this. And I hope to make content that's interesting. I'm still in the early rough stage, but hopefully if I improve on my commentary and improve on, we got stuck. If I just improve on my video, you know, quality and editing and stuff, hopefully I can be more successful. Oh, we'll take it. Which I think the largest challenge for me, as you guys can probably tell, is building good commentary. You know, you could probably tell from my previous 2 videos, but I just don't have much stuff to say. I listen to podcasts and stuff, so I get ideas like for conversations, but I think the biggest thing I need to learn is how to fill the time, because I think that's a big part of this profession. It's quality commentary, you know, being interesting, you know, being charismatic, being charming, which it's nothing I have experience with. I don't have experience with TV or the media or theater or anything like that. Anything that involves, you know, social, like, I don't want to say social skills. I have social skills, but like anything that involves having a stage presence, you know. I don't have any experience with stuff like that, so being able to draw out conversations for an unknown amount of time, it's kind of difficult for me, because I don't talk much to begin with normally when I'm by myself, you know, like, or like at school or whatever. Normally I don't spend hours making conversation, like, so that's, I think, one of the bigger challenges. But I think yapping is a big part of it. I've been yapping too much right now, but it's just me getting a feel for what to do. Alright, we'll go through this round and we'll call it quits, because I could not find the ending. We don't need arms grace. But let's grab some more ammo before we finish off the game. Yeah, I gotta find the balance between yapping and like quality commentary, which I don't know where that line is, but we'll keep trying. And I'm not gonna commit to this as a job. This is strictly a hobby, because like I said, I'm in college. I'm studying biology, so I have a direction I want to go into, and it's not this. This is just for fun on the side, and yeah, we'll just see where it goes. But definitely, I want to bring joy, you know, to people, you know, like me, that, you know, people that maybe don't have access to a PC, you know, or Steam, and they want to experience these maps for themselves, you know. I think that's like a really cool thing to do, and I appreciate the YouTubers for doing that. Not that it's a desperate need, but it's not something anyone needs to see, but it's cool, it's different, you know, it's fresh, even though it's from 2015. It's, you know, modded zombies is always going to be fresh. You know, the workshop is always popping off with new stuff. But yeah, guys, I think we'll call it for today. We got around 30. We had one down, and we couldn't find the exit, but we got our shield, we got our guns. Oh, they have little Arnies on this map? I didn't know that. I wonder what else they got in the box. That's pretty sick. I'll just throw the rest of them here. But yeah, guys. Thanks for joining me. There's the thumbnail. And I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for joining. Be sure to check out my other videos if you can. And consider giving a subscribe.